Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine and doing good at your homes and staying safe also. So, welcome to your computer online session of class second. This is Mary Fatima here, and I'm your computer teacher, and I'm here to teach you computer. Okay, so in this video, we are going to discuss chapter number 1, and this is the part 1 of the video. Okay, so all of you, please take out your computer books. So this is your computer book. This is the front and cover page of your computer book. And the name of the book is Let's Click. And it is published by Friends Publication. Okay, as you can see, the name of the book is Let's Click and it is published by Friends Publication. Okay, students. Now, coming to the next. This is the content of your book, and total we are having 9 chapters. Total we are having 9 chapters, but today we are going to start with our lesson number 1. And the name of the lesson is Computer and Electronic Device. Okay, so all of you please open page number 5. So, this is page number 5 and here it is lesson number 1. The name of the lesson is Computer and Electronic Device. So in this chapter, students, we are going to discuss about computer. Okay. And other things what we are going to learn in this chapter is features of a computer, differences between a computer and a human beings, functions of a computer, advantages and disadvantages of computer. So all these things we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, so let's get started. There are so many machines which we see and use every day, like a television, a CD player, a mobile phone, etc. All these are electronic machines, right? So every day we use different types of machines. Like I give you example of television, CD player, fridge, washing machine, mobile phone. So student, what are these? All these are machines. All these are electronic machines. Why they are called electronic machines? Because they run on electricity. They need electricity to run. Okay, as you can see here a picture of television. It is also an electronic machine. Mobile phone, this is also an electronic machine. Okay, CD player, it is also an electronic machine. So as I told you just now that all these are electronic machines because they need electricity to run or operate. Okay, so a computer is an electronic device which is used to perform different types of tasks. So computer is also a machine, electronic machine which is used to perform different type of work. What type of work? Like it is used to play games, watch movies, send and receive messages, draw pictures, solve sums, etc. So these all are the uses of computer. What we are doing? We are playing games on computer, right? You all are playing games on computer nowadays. I know very well. You all are watching movies, right? You all are watching movies, playing game. You all are sending and receiving messages, drawing picture, and you all are solving sums. Okay, so these all are the uses of a computer. Okay, student. Now we'll discuss about features of a computer. Features means the qualities of a computer. What are the qualities of a computer? So that we are going to discuss now. Number 1 feature, a computer never gets tired and works continuously. What does it mean that computer never gets tired? It means when we are working on a long period of time on computer, then also computer is not getting tired. Continuously we are working on computer, but still computer is not getting tired. Like if I'll give you my example, if I'll work for 10 to 15 minutes, that is okay with me. But if I'll continuously work till 2 hours or 3 hours, I'll get tired, right? I need water or I need food or I need something. Why I need this? Because I'm not a machine. Okay, but computer is a machine. Computer does not needs all these things. So computer never gets tired and computer works continuously. Okay. Next point, a computer is very fast at work. It does big calculations in second. So computer is very fast. Okay, if I need to do big calculations on computer like dividation sums or some other sums or something else. If I want to calculate on something on computer, so computer does that calculation in within seconds. Okay, it does not take a lot of time. Like if I'll give you any calculation, so you will take 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? But computer does the calculation within seconds. Okay. Now, third feature, a computer never commits a mistake. Computer never commits a mistake. That means computer is not doing any mistake. Like if I'll give you any sum to do, so maybe you will commit mistake, you will use eraser again and again, but if I am giving that work to computer, computer is giving me the accurate result. Okay, so this means a computer never commits a mistake. Okay, student. Okay, in between there is a computer manner. One computer manner is given in your book. So what is it? Always sit in correct posture while working on the computer. Always sit in correct posture while working on the computer. What does it mean? It means that when you are working on computer, when you are doing something on computer, you have to sit straight. Okay, if you are sitting on a chair, you have to sit properly. These are the manners of sitting also, na, that you have to sit straight. Okay, so when you are working on computer, at that time also you have to sit straight and you have to do your work. Otherwise there will be some health issues if you will not sit properly. Okay, there will be back pain. Okay, student, so these are your computer manner. One manner is given here. Now coming to the next page, turn your page all of you. So here it is. A computer performs many functions simultaneously. This is also the feature of a computer. It means a computer can do different work. Okay, a computer helps us in solving problem. It helps us in drawing. We can watch movies. We can listen to music. We can do a lot of work on computer. Okay, so these are the features of computer. Next, I'm going to discuss differences between a computer and a human being. I am going to discuss differences between a computer and a human being. So, what are the differences between a computer and a human being? On the left hand side, as you can see, a computer is written, and on the right hand side a human being is written. So these so in this table we are going to discuss the differences, okay, by the help of this table. So number 1, it calculates very fast. Computer calculates very fast. Human take more time to calculate. Yes, human takes more time to calculate. As I have given you example that if I'll give you any sum to solve, you will take 2 to 3 minutes, right? Just because you are a human. But computer will not take 2 to 3 minutes. It will solve your sum within seconds. Okay. Now number 2, it works continuously. Yes, computer works continuously, and they need rest after work. Yes, a human being need rest. If I am doing any work till half an hour or 45 minutes, yes, I need to take rest. I need water or I need to move here and there. Okay, you people are also doing like this. But a computer works continuously. Computer does not wants to take rest. Okay. Number 3, it never commits a mistake. Yes, computer never commits a mistake. But human being commits mistake. Yes, human being commits mistake. Sometimes we are committing mistakes and we are erasing that, we are rubbing that, and again we are solving our problems, right? But a computer is never committing a mistake. Next, a computer, it has no feelings. Computer doesn't have any feelings. Computer doesn't feel sadness, happiness, or any other thing. Why it is so? Because it is a machine. Okay, it is a machine. But humans are full of emotions and feelings. Yes, humans are full of emotions. If I'll beat you, you will cry now. Okay, if you are feeling happy, you will laugh loudly. Okay, you are having different kind of emotions, mood swings. Okay, but computer doesn't have all these things because computer is a machine. Right. Now next, it works on instructions given by human beings. Yes, this is the important point. Students, whatever the instruction I'm giving to computer, that only computer is doing. Suppose if I want to draw, so I'll give you the instruction of drawing to computer. That means I'll use mouse, I will open paint program, and then I'll start drawing with the help of the mouse by using my own hand. Okay, that means computer need instruction. Whatever the work computer will do, that needs instruction. Okay, but in human can think and take decisions on their own, right? I am a human, you are a human, so we can think what we have to do and we can take decision on our own. Okay, we don't need any instructions. Okay, we are having our mind, we can think and we can do our work by our own. Okay, so these are the differences of a computer as well as a human being. Okay, now next, there is a point. Do you know? Do you know means क्या आप जानते हैं? So what is this? The word computer has been derived from the word compute. The word computer has been derived from the word compute, which means to calculate. ओके, सो जो आपका ये कंप्यूटर वर्ड डिराइव्ड हुआ है वो कंप्यूट वर्ड से बना है और इसका मतलब होता है कैलकुलेट करना, टू calculate. Okay, this is important information for you. Okay, students. Now next we'll discuss parts and functions of a computer. Now we are going to discuss parts and functions of a computer. Okay. So a computer is having different parts and different functions. Like we are human beings and in our body there are different parts, like we are having hand, legs, mouth, okay, tongue, ears, eyes, and as you all know that all these parts are having different work. Okay, like I use my eyes to see, I use my hands to do different works, to hold things, I use my legs to walk, right? Like my body parts are doing different works. Similarly, a computer is a machine, but computer is also having different parts and the work of each and every part is different. That we are going to discuss now. Okay, so we know that the main parts of a computer are CPU, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. So you all know very well na, that the main parts of a computer is CPU, central processing unit, which is known as the brain of a computer. Monitor, the screen of a computer. Keyboard is an input device that is used to input our work, and mouse is a handheld device and it is used to move the arrow on the screen. So these all are the main parts of the computer and you have learned about all these parts in first standard, right? Okay, so let's learn about some other parts. So in this chapter in class 2, let's learn about some more other parts of the computer. Okay, so number 1 we are going to discuss is printer. Number 1 we are going to discuss is printer. So here as you can see in your book, the picture of printer. Okay, so printer looks like this. Okay, student. So what is a printer? Printer prints the work done on by the computer on paper. It means the printer enables you to print document that is shown on the monitor on a piece of paper. Right. So what does it means? Printer is used to print your paper. Okay, if you want to print anything, if you want to print any paper or something else, so you can give command to your computer and if printer is connected to your computer, that paper print will come out of that printer, as you can see here on the screen also, that this is a printer and paper is fixed here. As you can see, papers are fixed here. When I'll give the command to a computer, then the print of that paper will come from here. Okay, will come from the upside. So this is the work of the printer. Okay, so your book is also printed with this printer. Okay, students. Now next we'll discuss. Come on, next page. Next, we are going to discuss speakers and headphones. So these are the parts of a computer, speakers and headphones. As you can see, picture is given in your book. So this is speaker and this is headphone. Okay. So speaker and headphones help you to hear recorded songs, voice, speech and sound in a computer. Okay, so nowadays you all are taking your live classes, so I think you all are using headphones now. You all are using these headphones, right? Why? To listen to music, to listen to something. Okay, so your recorded voice, recorded sound, speech, all these things we can listen with the help of headphones as well as with the help of speakers. But for this, you have to connect these speakers with your computer. Okay, now next we are having scanner. Scanner. Here you can see the picture of scanner. Okay, so what is a scanner? A scanner is used to scan your pictures and documents to put them into the computer. So scanner is used to scan your documents. Whatever the documents you need to put onto the computer, you can scan from this scanner, and that document can be kept into your computer. So here you can see the picture of scanner. Scanner looks like this. So I'll give you example. If I have written an essay, and that essay I want to send into my computer, what I will do, I will open this scanner machine, and from this side, inside this, here's a place, I will fix my paper there, and then I'll open this scanner machine and it will scan my essay, and then this essay will be converted into my computer data. Okay, so this is the use of a scanner. It's just like similar like photocopy machine. You all have seen photocopy machine, I suppose, right? Now next, CD, hard disk and pen drive are used to store information. So student, these are also the part of a computer. CD, hard disk and pen drive, these are the parts of a computer. What is the full form of CD? The full form of CD is compact disc. Okay, that all things, CD, hard disk and pen drive, I'm going to discuss with you now. So as you can see the picture, this picture is of CPU box. This picture is of CPU box. Okay, so CD is kept in the CD drive which is fixed inside the CPU box. Okay, where CD is kept? CD is kept here. This is CD drive. Okay, if I want to play anything, like I want to watch any movie, so I'll take the CD of that movie and I'll fix here. One more time I'm telling you, I'll fix here inside this CD box, and my picture and my video or any movie what I want to watch, that will be started in the computer. Okay. Next I'm going to discuss is pen drive. Okay, so here you can see the picture of pen drive. So pen drive is put in the USB port which is fixed inside the CPU box. So here is the port of the pen drive where you can put it. Okay, so what is a pen drive, student? Pen drive is a storage device in which you can store your data. Okay, so here is the storage port of the pen drive, and here you can put it and then you can play it on your computer. Okay, next is hard disk. Hard disk, as you can see, here is a picture of hard disk, and hard disk is fixed inside the CPU box. Inside this CPU box, it is fixed and it is used to store our data. Okay, so these are the parts of the computer. Next part which I am going to discuss is UPS. As you can see here on your book, the picture of UPS is given. It looks like an inverter. Similar looks like an inverter, na, right? And the function of UPS is also similar like inverters. You all are having inverters at your home, na? Okay, I'll tell you. UPS stands for uninterrupted power supply. So what is the full form of UPS? The full form of UPS is uninterrupted power supply. And what does it do? It keeps the computer on for some time when the electricity goes off. जब आपकी लाइट चली जाती है तब भी कंप्यूटर को ये ऑन रखता है. ओके, आई टोल्ड यू ना जस्ट नाउ कि इट इज़ हैविंग द सेम फंक्शन एज इन्वर्टर इज़ हैविंग. ओके, तो इन्वर्टर का भी तो यही काम होता है. जब लाइट चली जाती है उसके बाद भी आपके फैंस और सारी चीज़ें चलती रहती हैं. वाई? बिकॉज यू आर यूजिंग इन्वर्टर. सो सिमिलरली कंप्यूटर यूजेज दिस UPS. Okay, it is a part of computer and it is an important part. You all can see this UPS in your school computer labs. With each and every computer, these UPS are connected. Okay, Now, the last thing which I'm going to discuss today, do you know? क्या आप जानते हैं? Earlier, floppy disk was used instead of a CD or a pen drive to store work. तो पहले ऐसा होता था स्टूडेंट कि फ्लॉपी डिस्क यूज़ करी जाती थी. आज के टाइम में तो हम लोग सीडी और पेन ड्राइव यूज़ करते हैं. पहले लेकिन फ्लॉपी डिस्क यूज़ करी जाती थी. वाई? बिकॉज फ्लॉपी डिस्क में कम डेटा स्टोर होता था और आज हम सी डी यूज़ करते हैं और पेन ड्राइव, बिकॉज सी डी एंड पेन ड्राइव दे कैन स्टोर अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा comparative to floppy disk. Okay, so nowadays CD and pen drive are being used to store our work. Okay, student. So today I'm going to discuss till this page only. And in the next video, I'll continue or explain the remaining chapter as well. And I'm having homework also for you. So this is the activity time. And this is the homework for you. So all of you, please open your activity time. And it is on page number 12. So what you have to do, you have to draw a printer and color it in the space provided. You have to draw a printer. So this printer, this is your homework. In the given space, you have to draw printer. The picture of printer is given in your book on page number 6, and we have already discussed what is a printer. So you have to draw this printer, and according to your choice, you can color it. Okay, so this is your homework. So in the next video, I'll meet you again. Till then, all of you stay home, stay safe, and take care.